Greetings, Sagittarius. Welcome to Tifa's Tarot, and I hope you're doing well wherever you are in the world. And today we're going to go ahead and tackle your Single AF reading, okay? So this reading is for anyone who has dominant Sagittarius in their sun, moon, rising, and or Venus, okay? And you are single AF, right? You're single as a Pringle. You're trying to mingle. You're just looking for more insight on your love life and how you can attract the love that you desire, okay? So we're going to be tackling 3 questions. First, we're going to look at what is working for you. What do you have that's attractive about you at this particular time? Then we're going to look at what's working against you, okay? So these factors could be things that are internal or coming from the outside, things that we cannot help, right, or change. So we'll go ahead and look at some of those factors, and then finally we'll look at some advice of what we can do to attract the love that you desire, okay? And Sagittarius, I've already meditated on your energy, and these are the decks that we will use today. We're going to go ahead and use the Gilded Tarot for your message, and we're going to pull 1 card of advice from the Eternal Crystals Oracle, okay? Just to give some advice how to end the reading with perhaps a crystal that you could utilize during this time, okay? So this is dated for Cancer season, July-ish, okay? And speaking of crystal healing, I've got some rose quartz, right, which is the stone of unconditional love, right? Just charging on your Gilded Tarot. And then we've got some, oh God, what is this? Not jasper, oh God, tiger's eye. We've got a rough cut of tiger's eye here, okay? And tiger's eye is like more of your root chakra. That's about grounding. So we want to ground this reading, okay? All right, enough about that. Let's go ahead and get into it. All right, so our first question that we are looking for is, what is working for you, Sagittarius? What do you have going on for yourself? Show me Sagittarius's energy. Okay, yeah. You're out, you're having fun, you're mingling, okay? It doesn't seem like you're very shy this season. Okay. All right. Okay, so you've got a lot of lighthearted energy going on for you with this particular time, right? You've got this 3 of Cups. This is about going out. This is about maybe even having dates with people, but it's very fun. It's connecting with people. It's being jovial, right? Like putting an emphasis on having a good time, right? But I do see you being maybe a little bit weary. You could have a lot of responsibilities at this time. So there's also a lot of things that are kind of going on in the background with you, with just duties, responsibilities, could be your job, could be family situations, right? There's all kinds of things that you really need to accomplish. Sometimes you get a little tired, right? You're a little weary, right, at times. But besides that, you keep it pushing, right? I think that you have an idea of really what you want, and I feel like you and your heart of hearts understand that there's like energetically you have put out what you've wanted, okay? It's like the way that you are behaving at this time is you're looking for that mirror, right? You're looking for someone to mirror back to you and for it to come back to you as well. So this is all about waiting for our ships to come in, so to speak, right? It's about putting those intentions out there and then waiting to have that reciprocation, okay? So I see you in this energy where there's part of you that is very lighthearted, and then there's also a part of you that is kind of bogged down with what you have to do, okay? But I feel like you think that everything that you're doing is worth, like, even if it's hard work, it's worth the wait, right? So I see you in that kind of energy at this time. It's a mixed bag. What's working against you? What's working against Sagittarius? What's working against Sagittarius? Wow. Okay. All right, Sag, let's talk about this. When we had that 9 of Wands and we talked about these heavy duties, responsibilities you had, I feel like there's something that has happened to you recently that's been a tower moment, right? These moments could be job losses, sometimes even like just something sudden that happens, right? Breakups, your car messing up on you, right? And now you got to spend a whole bunch of money to get it repaired. These things, these unexpected events that happen in our lives, right? That we have no control over. They just happen and we just got to like let it basically fall. I feel like there could be something that you're really preoccupied with, something that's happened to you recently that you're so preoccupied with, right? You got the Hermit here. That even though you're out and you're mingling, there is a part of you that is very much in this solitary space as well. You're really thinking about, you're focused on yourself also. You're seeking something. There's something that happened that you're seeking like more solace about. You're thinking about like, well, how do you recover from this? But I don't think that it's not anything that you're going to people about. You're not seeking advice. You're really like tuning into yourself and maybe spending those times alone, kind of thinking about how you could solve your own issues or issue, right? There's something that's very pressing that's happened here. And I don't know, maybe you could also be indulging and like maybe drinking a little too much, right? Just maybe partying, you know, just be careful of that. This did come out a little bit on the reversal side as well. So that has to do with like self-soothing things that we do, right? That could be like, you know, like one time you're having a drink every weekend, now it's like every day, and it was social, now you're by yourself. And so just kind of watch with that, because I feel like that's something that's working against you, that you're not able to manifest what you want because you're dealing with whatever the sudden event that happened to you in maybe a way to try to like course correct to kind of soothe yourself, right? Okay. So what do you need to do? This is like this is not really a love reading. This is more just like, I don't know, life. I'm not getting love from any of this. But I do think that this is a distraction for you at this moment. There are other things that you're dealing with, and love may not be at the forefront of your mind at this particular time, because I'm getting this image of you really having to just focus on something right now and make sure that's okay before you could start or restart or re-engage with anybody else that's in your romantic sphere, right? Okay, so the last question, what do you need to work on? So let's see, what does Sagittarius need to work on at this time? Okay, let go. Yeah. Okay, let go of some things. Remember when we have tower moments, if there is something that has happened to you, so you might have fallen off if this is not your story, but if there has been something that has happened to you in the recent past, you got to let that go. I'm getting this feeling like you're holding on to something that was meant to fall. It wasn't meant to be there for a long time. It was something maybe that happened that was meant to steer you in another direction, and it might seem unfortunate now, but you've got to think about the major or minor inconveniences that happen in the greater scheme of things at times. Okay, so if you shift your mind from thinking about it in this tower moment or something that's unexpected happening to you in a in a negative way, and in a way that's just like single-sided, right? Where you're just thinking of just that moment or just that instance. You gotta be able to let it go, and not to be like a stereotype or anything, but like let the chips fall where they may, you know, just let it go. And try to hope, right? This is the star. This is about being this is inspiring yourself to keeping the hope alive, right? Even if you're in a bad space right now, remember your highest ideals. Remember them, write them down, stick to them, think about them, okay? and try not to get too caught up in if there is a current reality that is really unfavorable that you want to escape from, okay? And try to be open to talk to people as well. So if you're just out and you feel, this is a communication card, right? So I feel like you need to open up with someone. This Three of Cups did come out, so I do see that there are people in your circle who they maybe want to spend time with you. There are people around that you can really talk to and you can discuss things with. And I feel like you're shouldering like a lot of the burdens unnecessarily to yourself when there are people that, if nothing else, can at least listen to what you're going through right now. And sometimes that's all we need is just someone at an open ear, you know. And if that like helps, like I think, don't feel like that wouldn't help. Don't feel like you're burdening someone with someone or letting pride get in the way of like not wanting to expose your vulnerability in some way. Because what I'm seeing that you need to do is really just communicate so that you can get another perspective from someone else around you that could possibly shift your perspective on things or help you heal a little faster, right? Okay. Those are your messages from the tarot, Sagittarius. It's seems a little tough. Let's go ahead and get a message from your eternal crystals. So this is a crystal that you can perhaps use during this time to just, let's connect it to this reading. Particularly if this reading resonated with you. Okay, maybe two. Okay, these are definitely related. So the first is rutilated quartz. Okay, rutilating quartz is all about your home. This is focusing on your home, and that is related to your crown chakra. Okay, and when you see, or when having this crystal, it's like talking about home is where the heart is, right? It's asking you to really focus attention on what's going on in your home and where you live, thinking about, are you happy there? And if there's something that you need to change in your home, you should think about doing that. Maybe redecorating, or maybe you just want to move altogether, right? But whatever you do, even if it's just like rearranging your furniture or just adding things or getting rid of things, right? It could help make your space feel new again, right? So just focus on that. That could change your perspective and have you just feeling a little bit better and more grounded, right? So make sure that you create a home that's like a refuge for you or people that you love and that you are drawn to, and that your home can be healing, right? And for positive interactions. The other crystal that you got was prehnite. So this is all about release, declutter, which is your heart chakra, all right? And this could also be having to do with your home. Maybe there's something in your home environment that you need to clear out or you need to declutter from your home. And also this could be mental as well, right? Thinking about the things that you need to release. We also got that hanging man, right? That's about releasing. So this is a well-known feng shui crystal, and it could help you while you are decluttering your space, right? It also is important for you to heed any messages that you know about any items, objects, clothing, or furniture that you no longer need. Maybe just consider donating it, giving it to charity, passing it on to friends or family members, and rethinking about these emotional attachments that we have to objects, right? Or because those emotional attachments could also attach us to the past, right? Where we're not living in this moment, okay? And also remembering that objects do hold vibrational energy. And so there are times that we do need to do away with certain certain objects that could hold negative memories, right? So just decluttering your space. So those are very much related. So I do 100% think that somebody needed to hear that. So anyway, Sagittarius, if this message resonated with you, please like, comment, and subscribe for additional content. And if you would like to get further into this reading, please feel free to book me for personal. You can find links to my Calendly in the description of this video or in the about section of the channel. And I love you, Sagittarius, and I hope you have a beautiful day. Bye.